I was 5, 6, who knows how old. It's hard to place an age on myself when I'm thinking back. It's either pre-kindergarten age, meaning not in school yet, or grammar school age. Grammar school. Such a funny word, huh? That's like first or second, maybe third grade. I switched schools in fourth grade. So that started another era. Anyway, who knows how old I was, but I'd say pre-kindergarten era. Wait. Definitely. Pre-kindergarten era. I looked out the kitchen window and saw some colorful toy thing sitting in the grass in the backyard. I ran out the back door, my mother yelling, "Where are you going?" It was a Fisher-Price wooden dog. A pool toy. Remember those? I didn't have one, but I'd seen them in the store. My mother yells, "Get in here! It's freezing out!" It wasn't. But she was always worried about us getting sick. I pulled that stupid wooden dog everywhere. It was like a magic gift, you know? A gift from the gods. Magically appeared. I'd always wanted one, and now, poof, I had one. So a few weeks later, or a few days, or maybe later that day, time runs together in the pre-kindergarten era. I'm playing with my gift from the gods, my Fisher-Price wooden pool dog toy, and this kid comes over to me yelling, "Where'd you get that?" "My yard," I say. "This yard? This yard?" He's pointing to my yard, so I nodded. "It's mine." "How is it his? It was in my backyard. A gift from..." He wouldn't understand. He goes on to tell me that he and his brother were fighting, and his brother threw it over the fence to get back at him. Finders keepers, I thought to myself. But before I had a chance to say it, he grabbed the toy from me and ran down the block. I was frozen. Remember, this is pre-kindergarten era. Frozen in place. I didn't know what to do. I knew I'd not be able to catch him if I ran after him. I was chubby in my pre-kindergarten era days. The chubby period extended for a number of eras, but that's another traumatic story. The point is, frozen. I was frozen. I saw him a few times after that, walking down the street with his mother and his brother. His brother didn't seem like the bullying type, and he never had the Fisher-Price wooden pool dog toy with him. If he wanted it back so badly, why didn't he pull it along with him everywhere he went like I did? We'd just stare at each other as he walked by. I felt frozen every time. Fast forward to the first day of kindergarten, and who's standing next to me on the line? Yeah, go figure. He recognized me, but I didn't say anything. I tried to be bigger. Didn't want to ruin my first day of school. Even then, I was the bigger person. Frightening thought that at 5, 6, whatever that kindergarten age was, I already knew how to ignore my own emotions. Huh. His name was Alex. Found out when the teacher called attendance. Both of our last names started with a D, so he sat in front of me in alphabetical order for what seemed like eternity. We became really good friends. Funny how alphabetical order really controls our lives. We went to each other's birthday parties, played in each other's backyards. Turns out his brother was a bit of a bully. So I never mentioned the Fisher-Price wooden pool dog toy incident. Didn't seem to matter after a while. Like I said, when I hit 4th grade, we moved to a different house, a different neighborhood, changed schools. The end. Just like that. That's how it works. I became a bit of a loner in my new school. No more birthday parties or playing in each other's backyards. And we had a really big backyard. I never really felt like I fit in. Not in that new neighborhood anyway. No big deal really, but that was the start of that feeling. That not fitting in feeling. Then high school. The next big era. Who did I see in my homeroom class on the first day of freshman year? Alex. Last name starting with a D. He's sitting right in front of me. Again, how cool is that? Except Alex turned into a major asshole since I last saw him in 3rd grade. Or maybe I became super sensitive in my loner years. Or maybe there was a reason I was a loner. I didn't fit in. Never did. Never will. Isn't it obvious why? We grow into a sense of understanding of ourselves as we get older. Find our community, confidants, boyfriends. They all come and go, but the knowing, the acceptance of who we are stays, if we're lucky. I said that so philosophically with the use of we. I mean me, but isn't that true for everyone? I'm sure it is. I bring all this up because this morning on one of those stupid-ass websites I joined that connect you with all the schmucks you went to high school with, was a posting that Alex, last name starting with a D, passed away. Not just him, but a list of names. Blah, blah, blah. Alex, last name starting with a D, is someone I haven't thought of in 27 years. When I read his name on that list, that image of the Fisher-Price wooden pool toy dog sitting on the grass in the backyard rushed into my head. Felt like I was sitting at the kitchen table, looking out the window of the house on Parkway Court. I saw the apple tree in the center of the yard, the half-built brick barbecue on the cement patio. Then I spotted it, sitting in the grass, surrounded by dandelions. It stood out, something red and white. What could it be? What could it be? A magical gift from the gods. A fabulous moment of discovery. Funny how the mind works. Flashes of memory. Isn't that where the true value lies? In those small moments that lead to big change.